Hey y'all, welcome back to Life More Abundantly with Chauncia. I pray that you all are doing well. God is so good. I wanted to come on here just to share this word that God was really speaking to me in my alone time, but comes from the book of 2 Samuel chapter 10, verses 13 through 16. And this is after David has been made king over all of Israel. A lot of his enemies are jealous and they're trying to still overthrow his kingdom and completely just take him out. But that's the backdrop of the story. So it says, when Joab is one of David's men. It says, when Joab and his troops attacked, the Arameans began to run away. And when the Ammonites saw the Arameans running, they ran from Abishai and retreated into the city. After the battle was over, Joab returned to Jerusalem. The Arameans now realized that they were no match for Israel. So when they regrouped, they were joined by additional Aramean troops summoned by Hadadezer from the other side of the Euphrates River. And it goes on into, even after Joab and the men of Israel came into the battlefield, they fled because they knew they was not about that life. So they retreated, they ran away, and then they regrouped to get some more people to come up against David's kingdom, and they still failed. I don't know who this word is for, but God is saying, I don't care how many times they try to come up against you. I don't care how many times they try to block your blessing. I don't care how many times they try to drag your name in the dirt. Baby, it's not gonna work. Period. You want to know why? Because if God be for you, nothing and nobody can be against you. God will put you on. I love in this passage how it literally tells us that David was made aware of every time that the enemy was coming up against him or plotting and planning behind the scenes. David was made aware of it. When you are in close communication and relationship with God, God gonna give you insight. He's going to let you know the enemy's moves before the enemy moves so that you can, so that you can properly position yourself for the battle. Please trust and believe that God is not going to leave you out here hanging. The second thing I want you to know is whatever the magnitude, it still won't work. I don't care. In this passage, it tells us how the Arameans were working with the Ammonites. They were constantly going to get other groups of people to come up against King David and his kingdom. But regardless of the amount of people who they were reaching out to and their status in that time and in that era, it did not matter because God himself was with Israel. Child, I don't care the status of the people that are trying to come up against you, the status of the people in the spiritual realm, because there are demonic ranks. Okay, the higher and the deeper you go in God, trust and believe that you're not going to be facing the same demons as you was on level 1. You are going to be facing higher ranked demons, but I don't care how high ranked they are. If God be for you, nobody can be against you. God going to let them know that you covered. God going to let them know that you protected. God going to let them know that he's fighting for you. And he's going to cause the enemy to come but also flee. Okay. And God is so strategic. He's not going to automatically just, tell the enemy or just wipe the enemy out. He wants the enemy to see that I'm with them. I'm going to let you come to the battlefield, but I'm going to also run you off because you're going to know that I'm with them. The third thing I want you to know is God's victory is your victory. And you will always win when you remain in God. You will always win when you remain in God. Verse 15, it says, the Arameans now realized that they were no match for Israel, even after they regrouped to get more people. Even after they tried to figure out a plan B to come back and conquer. Even after. They knew the enemy knows that he cannot conquer you. So he'll try to get in your mind to make you feel defeated, to make you defeat yourself, to make you give up on yourself, to make you give up on the promise. My God, do not give up. I feel this so strong for somebody that's about to give up on their promise. God is saying you don't even have to fight for it. You don't have to fight for it. It's already yours. The only thing you have to do is stand on it. Stand on it, baby. Stand on it and declare. Child, I don't know who this word is for, but I pray that it blesses whoever it is for. Child. Y'all be blessed on today.